Freedom Day will only be wholly fulfilled when it extends to equal control of the economy. This is according to President Jacob Zuma, who addressed thousands of supporters at the Giyani Stadium in Limpopo during Freedom Day celebrations. April the 27th marks the 22nd anniversary of the first democratic elections in South Africa after the fall of apartheid. Let's hear what the president had to say.
Compatriots, as we celebrate our freedom, we also celebrate the improvement in the health care of our people. We are very happy that the life expectancy of South Africans has improved. People used to die at the average age of 53 years in this country. Now they live up to the age of 62 years of age. This means South Africans are now living longer and are much healthier. Those living with HIV and AIDS now receive free medical care and are living healthier lives. Improved treatment is also provided for all other common ailments that are troubling our people, such as diabetes, tuberculosis, or hypertension. We have identified education as an apex priority as well, in addition to health care. Education is a powerful instrument against poverty. It is for this reason that the democratic ANC government has established 3 new universities in Mpumalanga, Northern Cape, and a medical university in Gauteng. We are also building 12 new further education and training colleges and refurbishing others so that more of our youth can have access to education. We have appointed a commission of inquiry to look into the question of funding for higher education, because it needs to be funded. This follows the cry for help by our students, as many want to study but their parents are poor. We continue to invest in basic education. More than 9 million children attend no-fee schools. The circumstances of the parents should not handicap a child's future. 9 million children are also provided with free meals at school so that hunger does not impair them or impair their concentration in classes. For some, this is the only decent meal for the day, given the circumstances at home. Investing in education will help us to build better communities. Compatriots, for freedom to be complete, the economy of our country must not be skewed among racial lines. We must give practical meaning to the demand of the Freedom Charter that says, and I quote, All shall share in the country's wealth, unquote. Government will continue to implement black economic empowerment programs as well as affirmative action programs. We have introduced new programs such as the promotion of black participation in the manufacturing sector actively as industrialists. In partnership with the private sector, government will continue to work towards economic transformation so that we can expand our economy and create much needed jobs. Let me also take this opportunity to welcome the continuing cooperation between government and the private sector. Consultations with business are ongoing to find ways of igniting economic growth and create jobs to mitigate the punishing global economic climate. We also continue to engage labor. Together, we recently resolved a critical matter relating to worker pensions, which was of concern to the labor movement, especially COSATU. Compatriots, let me reiterate that our freedom was not free. It was fought for, and many lives were lost for its attainment. We therefore have the collective responsibility to defend it as South Africans with the same vigor as when we fought for it. We must unite and not allow anything to threaten the freedom and democracy we fought so hard for. This means we must stop actions that undermine our hard-won freedom, such as engaging in violence. For an example, when people are angry, there is no reason for them to burn factories as it happened in KwaSithebe in KwaZulu-Natal recently. You burn the factory, you reduce the chances of job creation. That is a logic conclusion of it. How do we call for job creation and then burn the very factories that are supposed to provide jobs simply because we are angry? Schools, trains, libraries, clinics are all but to provide services and a better life. We must guard and protect these facilities in our communities. They belong to us. It is shocking that some people destroy these facilities so easily. We should report such destructive elements to the police and work together to build better communities where all guard jealously all facilities that are built to make our lives better. People should protest peacefully with dignity in the democratic South Africa. The Constitution allows us to do so, to protest peacefully. If you protest peacefully, you make your concern or complaint to be heard. But if you become violent, you actually undermine the rights of others. Now the Constitution says your right must be respected, but also you should respect the rights of others. There is no monopoly of the rights.